Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Irish Questionmark Quarantine Quiz number 23. How you all doing tonight? Nice to see you, folks. Oh, it is nice to see you all. Yes, indeed, Minion Jesse, dressed like a true Irishman. Unbelievable. I'd like to thank you for a couple of your comments during the embassy show, which I couldn't bounce back at you too much, but I was trying physically not to laugh watching the whole chat. Shame, shame, shame on you, but I love the way you're thinking. Hello, lovely Norma. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Minion Jesse, goal achieved. Yes, trying to make me laugh. Okay, folks, you know I've got some of the Irish Questionmark tricolour face masks and the black one up for grabs tonight in our draw. So make sure that you type in George into the chat, and that's George with a capital G, I do believe. MZ, M. Svanenberg, nice of you to stay on board tonight. Get yourself another bottle of white wine ready. This the Irish Questionmark quiz is a little bit less formal as the previous show. Who else is there? Nieberg, nice that you've stayed along. Minion Jesse, yes indeed. The bottle isn't finished yet. Well, get another bottle ready because you're going to need it after this. Okay, so happy birthday, Frank. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank has arrived. I put a shirt on because it was Frank's birthday, folks. Happy birthday. Nieberg says, I'm in Florida. It's 2 p.m. I haven't quite started yet. Well, I reckon you should actually get yourself a little cold beer, chill out, relax. SRB 1055. Yes, it's a little bit formal because I've kept the shirt on. Happy birthday, Frank, of course. Happy birthday, Frank. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just waiting on her indoors, who was sitting opposite me during the Embassy Festival quiz, laughing, trying not to laugh out loud, physically shaking up and down, which wasn't helping me trying not to laugh when asking the questions. But what can I do? Elkie and Alfredo, nice to see you here as well. Alrighty, don't forget, folks, make sure you type George into the chat now. Normal business has resumed. Nasberg, oops, what's the PayPal chat? Basically, we have a virtual tip jar because I've been doing this quiz ever since the lockdown started here in the Netherlands. We've been doing it weekly because I normally do these venues, do these quizzes at live venues. And that's sort of how I earn my living. So the local bank's QR code is for anybody that would be kind enough to send a little donation. And the PayPal one is, and you're lucky because you're in Florida, it's the international way of donating to the Irish Questionmark virtual tip jar. Okay, folks, without further ado, let's get started. You know how it works. Get yourself a pen and a paper, pour yourself a nice drink, and get comfortable. M. Svanenberg, are you broadcasting from the Netherlands? Natuurlijk! Yes, indeed, I am broadcasting from my lounge in The Hague. So what do you think of that? Whereabouts in The Hague are you? And what is your first name? I presume it's not M. Svanenberg. Let me guess. Is it Marijke? Or think of another Dutch name beginning with M? Mark! Mark's not a Dutch name beginning with M. Have you seen the height of me? Okay. Oh, Electric Sheep Minions been getting timed out again. What are they getting timed out for? No, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. M. Svanenberg is in Kijk Down. Manon. Okay, Manon. That's rather close because I'm over that end of the city as well. Alrighty. Pete from Dublin. Pete 5678. How you doing tonight? Good evening and welcome in from Dublin. I'm in great form. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sophie Ann Senna tells us that it's time to get the show started. T.R. Schut and Hill, I think that is Liz the Legend. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Okay. Round 1, general knowledge, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay. Question number 1. How many consecutive touches is a volleyball team allowed? Between Interstellar, Saving Private Ryan, The Martian, the US government has spent billions of dollars on saving Matt Damon's butt. Thanks for that useless bit of information. Question number 2. What am I? Don't answer that in the chat because I know what you're like. Everyone tries to get me every day, and when they get me, they give me away. What am I? Everyone tries to get me every day, and when they get me, they give me away. Ho, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The Pub Santa is in the room, the virtual room tonight. Welcome, Father Christmas. It's great to have you on board. M. Manichean, thank you very much for your donation. Cheers. IQ Strucho has just signed into the draw. Oh, it's her indoors, ladies and gentlemen. It's not Strucho. We don't have a fully professional technical team tonight, but we do have her indoors. She's forgotten her password, so she can't come in as IQ her indoors. Sums up her technical skills, if you ask me. Number 3. In the International System of Units, what is the unit of frequency? Electric Sheep Minion, I was missing the quiz. If anyone else is having trouble, refresh the page. Is anyone else having trouble? Because it's all looks fine this end. Her indoors, how's it looking at your end? It's looking good. You're allowed to speak. You're not speaking to... Yeah, you can now, yeah. I had to restart the browser. Do what Liz the Legend said and restart the browser. Is Frank having problems? It's Frank's birthday. I don't want to spoil it. So if Frank's not having problems, then we'll just crack on. Question number 3. In the International System of Units, what is the unit of frequency? Now it's peachy. You see, Electric Sheep Minion, when you said it keeps showing an error screen in the video window, you nearly gave me a freaking heart attack. But then you made it okay when you said, now it's peachy. Okie dokie. Santa, Thank you very much for your kind donation, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Question number 4. After Asia, what continent has the second largest population? After Asia, what continent has the second largest population? Question number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an email from Jan the Man, our official Dutch virtual referee. He is currently stuck in the middle of a field. His phone broke and he had to buy a new phone and he lost all his contact details. So he emailed me a picture of him sitting next to a tent with a big smile on his face. He won't be joining us tonight. But our first question from Jan the Man is, in association football, who beat who in the UEFA Europa League final on Friday the 21st of August? Which two teams were in the final? 2 points up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen, if you remember. Pete McGann in Dublin, thank you very much for your kind donation, Pete. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, Pete has done through the virtual tip jar. Thank you very much. Question number 6. The answer begins with the letter H. That's H for happy. What H describes this unusual string instrument? What H describes this unusual string instrument? Happy birthday, Frank, and thank you very much for your kind donation, my friend. Thank you. I'm going to put it towards your cake. Question number 7. If you're at the Embassy Festival, you've got to choose from 2 answers, and one of these is correct. At more than 3,500 meters above sea level, what Bolivian city is the highest administrative capital in the world? Well, that rules Holland out. 3,500 meters above the sea level, what is the name of the Bolivian capital city that is the highest administrative capital in the world? Frank says, I know it in Dutch. Does that count? No. M. Pessers, thank you very much for your kind donation. Maid of Meriden, hi Mark, you've started on time tonight. I can just do no right, do no wrong. Her indoors is shaking my head, saying I started too early. Okay, you started on time tonight. Jodie's dad just arrived to Meriden from his latest mission. We're sitting down to cottage pie with you, sitting on the table watching over us. That's a bit strange. So I'm actually sitting on your table, watching over you, eating cottage pie with your secret agent husband. I think you should crack open a glass of wine. Okay. M. Svanenberg in Cape Town, you are correct. The answer is one of the 2 capitals from the embassy quiz. Well done. Pub Santa's saying I'm also sitting with him in the North Pole. Minion Jesse says that description that I gave sounds like a movie. Nicole Nesberg, thank you for your kind donation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've introduced this new style of question. It's called a dingbat. Basically, you've got to say what you see. So, have a little close look at this image and say what you see. Solve this dingbat to reveal a well-known phrase. I've started it nice and easy. Electric Sheep Minion, have you got the ideal link again? I can't get that QR code to work. Thanks for that, Frank. Frank is saying, dingbat time, dance, Mark, dance. Dingbat time. I've got to get some music for the dingbat time. Frank, you're ahead of me, buddy. I'm really sorry, you're ahead of me. I'll have to organise some new music for the dingbat time. Minion me, use it in Tiki, not your bank app. Thank you very much. Frank has forgiven me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like to upset anyone on their birthday. But Frank's behaving himself because it's probably his better half that's typing all these polite answers. I know how it works, Frank. Question number 9. What number comes next in this sequence? What number comes next in the sequence? 0, 9, 36, 81, 144. What number comes next in this sequence? 0, 9, 36, 81, and 144. Okay, now just before I ask question number 10, I have to let Manon know, our friend from Down, why I'll be dancing around like an idiot. Because number 10 is in fact something that I've been doing for 23 weeks at the end of every single round since lockdown began in The Hague. It's a thing that me and my friends here on the Irish Questionmark Quarantine Quiz have grown to love, called anagram time. Anagram time. Okay, in case you don't know what an anagram is, you're probably not going to get this correct. But write down Rambo's Coca-Cola can. Write that down. Rambo's Coca-Cola can. And that is an anagram of what major city and the country that it is the largest city in. So, it is a country and a major city, which is the biggest city in that country. That's our first anagram time, folks. Anagram time. Okay. You know what you need to do to enter tonight's draw, where you have the chance to get the most sought after face mask on the interweb. The Irish Questionmark tricolour, 3 layers of Irish linen, hand-stitched and embroidered in the old country. The old country. And of course, the black 3-colour Irish Questionmark, guaranteed to only share trivia face mask. Enter George into the chat, and you will be entered into the draw. And I hope Frank doesn't win tonight, because he's just said it looks like Irish underwear. I am concerned about that man, honestly. He doesn't get out too often. Jay van Hasdrecht, thank you for your kind donation. Okay, folks, the virtual tip jar is open for tonight's show. Thank you very much indeed for any donation that you have sent so far. I'm just going to put the links back into the chat because some people are having issues with the QR codes. It works for some and it doesn't work for others. What can I tell you? Maybe your phone's telling you that you just shouldn't donate any money to this lunatic. He's been asking you for 23 weeks in a row. But guess what, folks? It's nice to be nice. Such is life. Okay, so the virtual tip jar is now open. I hope you enjoyed the first round. Underwear on your face or a face mask as your underwear? No, I am not going to model my face mask as underwear. Well, at a cost, Her indoors?
No.
I mean, I was volunteering her indoors to model. Oh, no. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, round 2. Double points. So there are 20 points up for grabs for the picture round. Now, after last week's rather hard picture round, thanks very much, Jesse, I decided I'd go easy on you this week. So this one is a little bit easier. I think most of you will get 8 or 9 correct out of the following 10 caricatures. So name the famous people that you see. Here is number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that Strucho is not talking about one face mask on each cheek. It is, of course, her indoors under the alias of Strucho. Being our technical expert, her indoors has forgotten her password to enter the Twitch account.
Question 1 and 2. Somebody wants it.
Cherub Cheeks, we missed questions 1 and 2. Okay. Well, question from round 1, I presume you're asking. How many consecutive touches is a volleyball team allowed? Is question number 1. And question number 2. What am I? Everyone tries to get me every day, and when they get me, they give me away. Her indoors will type question 1 and question 2 into the chat. You can get help, but you can't get good help. Here is number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I will go through these a little bit quicker, and you will get 30 seconds to have a look at them 2 at a time. Minion Jesse says, I'm only missing 4 face masks. Number 3. So, who do you think that cartoon drawing is of number 3? I would say it looks a little bit like her indoors, only I'd be lying. Number 4. Cherub Cheeks, did you get the first 2 questions okay? Because her indoors is kindly typing them both in for you, especially the second one.
Without my glasses on, that's near impossible. How
many consecutive touched is a volleyball team allowed? Touched or touches?
Touches.
Oh, okay. Everyone will understand that you can't type or write. Okay. Number 5. Number 6. Folks, did you just catch what happened there? Right. Her indoors obviously cannot multitask because she's just typing the second question in for Cherub Cheeks. They got the first 2 questions. Just stop doing what you're doing. And she just looked at me and went, what do you mean 5, 6? You didn't ask a question. But you're all sticking with me, ladies and gentlemen. You understand that this is the picture round. And I don't have to ask a question. I just have to show you which the pictures are. Unbelievable. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, number 8 of our picture round. Who do you think these famous people are in cartoon form? Well, that's the most truth that her indoors has ever spoke to me in 25 years of being together, over 25 years of being together. She's not quite with it tonight. I'm glad that we have some people that are fully understand the situation. Volleyball in the field or under the shower? Whatever keeps you happy, Pub Santa. Number 9. Where's the bear? Do you mean George? Where's George? Her indoors. She's head of technical and product placement. And number 10. Yeah, the bear, actually, there is a story. Our little grandson came to visit. Here, I'll hold George for this. I'll hold George. I'll hold George. Look. Our little grandson came to visit, and he moved George because when he comes in, he hears me talking about George, and he loves George. So he's given George cuddles. But I told him that George was on holidays. Look, and this is why George is wearing my hat, because George is on holidays and he doesn't want to get sunburned. So there you go. No panic, SRB 1055. George is in the house. So let's have another look at tonight's picture round, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And remember, any guess at all is better than nothing at all. You have 30 seconds to write down the first and second names of the first two picture rounds in tonight's Irish Question Mark Quarantine Online Quiz number 23. 23. Unbelievable. Okay. Your next one, number 3 and number 4. First and second names, please, to get your 2 points for each correct answer. Number 5 and number 6. Who do you think these people are? M. Svanenberg, my 12-year-old son is joining. Okay, thanks for letting us know. We'll try and behave. No guarantees. No, it's an over 18 quiz, right? I would love your 12-year-old son to join in next week, when maybe we might do a cartoon round for the pictures. But unfortunately, it's an over 18 quiz tonight. Number 7 and number 8. Who do you think these people are? And the last two. Yes, indeed. Twitch is the game streamers platform. So I'm not surprised he knows it. Okay, let's put George over here, I think. Can I put George over here? I don't think I can put George anywhere without him there. Oh, it's okay up there. He looks like he can camouflage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there is the picture round. Now, this is the Mugs Gallery. At each of the 23 quizzes that we've done so far, I got some merchandise made. So these are the lucky winners of the Irish Question Mark little coffee mug and spoon. And great to see some familiar faces there, including the Pub Santa. Meet our limited edition mask winners. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Liz the Legend, our official professional dancer and Supremo star, and of course, Jan the Man, our FIFA recognized referee. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Irish Question Mark has been only spreading trivia since 1983. Follow me on Twitch and type George into the chat, and you can be in tonight's draw for one of the Irish Question Mark face masks. Okie dokie, round 3. And I'm not going to ask her indoors where George is because she's just going to get herself all worked up. Question number 1. She spotted him. What does Secht mean on a bottle of German wine? thinks you need a cam upgrade. No, that's just how bad I look all the time. Question number 2. Uncle Tony has just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Very welcome, Uncle Tony. Nice of you to join us late as usual. Question number 2. Telephone by Lady Gaga and Walk on Water by Eminem. Both feature which other artist? Telephone by Lady Gaga and Walk on Water by Eminem both feature what artist? Question number 3, round number 3. How many sides does a circle have? How many sides does a circle have? Question number 4. Which Australian state has the highest population? Which Australian state, g'day, has the highest population? Don't choose sides, Robert. Stay in the middle. Question number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, Jan the Man, our official Dutch virtual referee. 10 years his senior, what singer has 2 children to the Spanish footballer Gerard Piqué? Her indoors knows it. She's shaking. I think she's taking a fit on the chair here beside me. Oh, I don't think she looks anything like that, to be totally honest with you, yeah? Frank knows this one, or should I say Frank's better half knows this one.
I think all the men know this one.
Yeah, you think all the men know this one?
Well, they should.
Yeah? Wonder does Uncle Tony know this one? Or does Jodie's dad, our special agent, does he know this one? Minion Jesse says he wishes to know you them personally. I like the way you're thinking. No, we had it in our own quiz once. What do you mean your own quiz? How can you have your own quiz and you don't invite me and her indoors? So selfish. And I've welcomed you into our home for 23 weeks in a row. You even came into our house and sang Let It Go in a very strange accent. In our own quiz. Okay, question number 6. Electric Sheep Minion, what are you saying? I didn't know this one until one of the female minions told us in our WhatsApp chat. See, it pays to listen to the ladies. Question number 6. Maid American Wendy says that Jodie's dad doesn't know the answer to that one. I know Jodie's dad's lying, yeah. What US city... What US city is the main setting for the TV series Breaking Bad and its prequel Better Call Saul?
I think I might start my own quiz on Zoom.
Is that a threat?
I'm afraid.
Oh, her indoors, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Inspired by Frank, her indoors is now thinking about holding her own Zoom quiz, 8 o'clock Central European time on a Friday night, folks. It was late. We were by ourselves. It was Thursday. We didn't have your number. Excuses. Excuses that Frank might make. Yeah, I like the way you're thinking. Alrighty, Frank, you don't get any points for being nice to her indoors, man, honestly. Question number 7, listen carefully to this one. Replace these initials with words. to reveal a well-known phrase. 64,000 DQ. Replace these initials with words to make a very well-known phrase. 64,000 D for Delta, Q for Quebec. Number 8. From what country did Finland declare independence on the 6th of December 1917? Alrighty folks, you know what I'm doing. I'm taking a picture of this one because this is a task question, ladies and gentlemen. This is a question. Things that Arto should know. Arto is our FNC, our Finnish comedian, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Arto has to work tonight. He's not happy. He's not happy. He has to work tonight. But you never know. He might do a guest appearance. So let's pop back and ask you that question again. From what country did Finland declare independence on the 6th of December 1917? Minion Jesse quite rightly was saying that he was missing our FNC, our Finnish comedian, some of his usual stand-up one-line jokes. I am currently sending Arto a WhatsApp message to let him know that we are thinking of him. I shall send the question first, and let's see if he replies. Our next question is question number 9. What is converted to alcohol during the brewing process? What is converted to alcohol during the brewing process? Minion me, where are the NFL questions I sent you? I think you might have sent them to her indoors because I didn't receive them. Question number 10. It's anagram time, ladies and gentlemen. Anagram time. It's a cozy fart. It's a cozy fart is an anagram of which acceptable 12-letter word? And ladies and gentlemen, to let you know, I did get a reply from Arto. Oh yes, good idea. I'll just send Arto a little message and ask him to WhatsApp a joke. So write down the letters. It's a cozy fart. Mix the letters up and tell us the answer is an acceptable 12-letter word. Okay, sorry I didn't join you today. I'll be back at the regular quiz shenanigans next week. Sorry isn't good enough, Arto. Not when everyone on the interwebs waiting on you. Okay, let me just type him a message saying all wants a joke. All online want a joke. Okay, so let's wait on our F&C to send us a little joke. And I shall let you know what he says. Okay, don't forget, folks, to type George in the chat if you want to be in the draw for one of our Irish Questionmark most sought after face masks. We have the Irish flag one. There are only 9 of these left. And we have the 3-colour black ones, and there's not too many of them left either, folks, because they are disappearing rather quickly. Tricolor. Okay. Our virtual tip jar is open, and I'm just going to put the link back into the chat. Yes, indeed, that's all there too. Okay, any news from Ardo? He is furiously typing, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know. Ardo is furiously typing. Okay. If I could be his proxy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our FNC, our Finnish comedian, has sent us a little joke. Are you ready? Okay. How do you throw a party in space? How do you throw a party in space? It's easy. You plan it. Boom shakala! Ardo, our FNC, has done it again. Fantastic, Ardo. Alrighty, thank you very much, Ardo, our FNC. Boom cha! Me, how many kids does he have? Ardo doesn't have any kids. He is a big kid. All these dad jokes. I'm not going to let him know you said that. That's not hard. The tricky thing is getting it back after you threw it. Everyone wants to be a comedian. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last week I nominated a team who were with us last week. I can't remember the name of the team. They called themselves, it was Nadine and the gang. But what can I tell you, folks? They sent me one photograph and they all looked rat-assed in it, razzed off their heads. I don't think they quite grasped the idea of how we do Team of the Week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact them again and say, all right, this is what we require. Not one photograph of you all pissed having a laugh. In the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, I do like to share some things that happened to me during the week. Where do you see? During the week, my middle grandchild came to visit, the lovely Senna. And she said to me, after her indoors painted Senna, looking like a little spotty face painting, making her look like a little spotty dog. Holy smoke, Ardo has signed in from work. Don't tell anybody. Well done, Ardo. Can I face paint you, Opa or Grandad? Asked Senna. Of course, I sat down diligently and said, of course you can paint me. So she started to paint me. Now she was being very serious about this, and I was trying my best not to laugh, because I had already seen what she had done to someone else in the room. Yes, indeed. Even her indoors got painted, ladies and gentlemen. So as I was giggling, watching her indoors, it started. She was concentrating so much. And I said to her, what are you going to paint me? What are you painting me as? She said, oh, I want to choose what I paint you as, Opa. And I said, oh, okay, yeah. You can choose. You can pick whatever you want to paint me as. So this is what she chose, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm always clowning around with the kids and having a laugh with them. And she said, oh, look, she never told me what she was painting me. So she was concentrating so hard. And as you can imagine, ladies and gentlemen, I said to her, Opa needs to make some food, Senna. Can we stop now? She looked at me and she said, "En momentia, Opa." And she started doing something on my forehead. So I didn't have a clue what she was doing. She did, in fact, write stop on my forehead because I said to her, can we stop to make food? What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? I am truly the luckiest guy in the world to have unconditional love from my kids, but most of all from my 3 grandkids. Meet Senna, the little legend. And I'm hiring her out for birthday parties if anyone wants to have a giggle. So Frank, We'll try and see if she's available next Friday to do a spot at your house or at your professional quiz that you hold. Thank you very much, folks. And that's just sharing a little bit of what happened to me this week. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and of course, Twitch TV. Here are the answers to round one, folks. Your first question tonight was, how many consecutive touches is a volleyball team allowed? The correct answer is, of course, 3. Give yourself a point for that one. Question number 2. What am I? Everyone tries to get me every day, and when they get me, they give me away. The correct answer is money. Number 3. In the International System of Units, what is the unit of frequency? The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is hertz. Number 4. After Asia, what continent has the second largest population? The correct answer is Africa. Give yourself a point for that one. Number 5. Jan the Man asked in association football, who beat who in the UEFA Europa League final? It was Sevilla beat Inter Milan. So give yourself 2 points. 1 point for Sevilla and 1 point for Inter Milan. I'd like to thank family Hoyet for your very kind donation. Thank you very much indeed. Number 6. What H describes this unusual string instrument? It is called a hurdy-gurdy. A hurdy-gurdy. And looking at the young ladies that are playing the hurdy-gurdy, I think I might learn how to play the hurdy-gurdy. Number 7. We get a question from Minion Me. What is the difference between the UEFA and the Champions League? The UEFA was the old European Cup, the Europa it became, and UEFA are the organisation that organise the Champions League. But I do think you're taking the piss. At number 7, at more than 3,500 metres above sea level, what Bolivian city is the highest administrative capital in the world? It is La Paz. And if you were watching the Embassy Festival tonight, folks, that I hosted earlier on, I did ask a question about Bolivia, about Sucre and La Paz, Bolivia's 2 capital cities. Maybe I should ask that next week and see if anyone really listens or indoors. What do you think? Number 8. Minion Me says, I haven't watched soccer for 10 years. That's because we call it football, you fool. Question number 8. Dingbat time. Solve this dingbat to reveal a well-known phrase.
I love dingbats.
Her indoors says she loves dingbats. If you have a look, it's a clock. And around the clock are different types of stone or rocks. So the dingbat is... rock around the clock. Brilliant. Did you like that, her indoors?
Yeah.
Ah, that's great. We're going to work on a theme tune for our dingbat time. Thanks for putting me under pressure once again, Frank. I wonder how many music and dancing questions do you have in your professional show? Maybe we'll check or get an invite. Maybe we'll get an invite one day, her indoors. Although her indoors has probably been invited already. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't here last week.
You know she wasn't here last week.
That day after I was going with the girls.
Oh, the girls. You went to Frank's birthday, happy birthday Frank's quiz. Yeah. Jesus. Minion Me is suggesting ding, 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 bat time. I like the way you're thinking. Kevin Clerks, what was the answer to number 6 again? Her indoors has got the questions and the answers there somewhere, I think.
6.
No, you can say it. You can say it. Don't be typing it, for God's sake. It's going to take you half the night. What is the answer to number 6, please?
Hurdy-gurdy.
The hurdy-gurdy. What number comes next in this sequence? 0, 9, 36, 81, 144. The sequence was 0 times 0, 3 times 3, 6 times 6, 9 times 9, 12 times 12, and 15 times 15 is 225. I love to count. Anagram time. Rambo's Coca-Cola can is an anagram of what major city and the country in which it is the largest city. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, Casablanca, Morocco. That's your first anagram time. Alrighty. Round number 2 is a double points round. So if you guess the first and second name of the famous people, give yourself 2 points. Our first one was Mr. Johnny Depp. David Kim, thank you for your kind donation to our virtual tip jar tonight. And thank you very much, Wendy, for noticing that I'm wearing a shirt. I must say you're looking very smart tonight. You know, compliments. Give yourself an extra 5 points for that compliment, Wendy. What can I tell you? And I hope that your special agent husband, Jodie's dad, didn't hear you saying that, because he'll probably take a head out on me. Where was I? Number 2. It was the one and only Mr. Tom Hanks. Uncle Tony says she's only giving me compliments because she wants a face mask. Well, she's won that many times. I'm surprised she hasn't won a face mask yet. Number 3. Yes, indeed, folks. I did say that she looks a bit like her indoors. Well, maybe just in my mind. It is Angelina Jolie.
In the dark.
Yes, her indoors looks extremely like Angelina Jolie.
In the dark.
In the dark. Number 4. Kanye West. Minion Me said, that looks like Liz.
In the dark.
In the dark, maybe. In the dark. Well done, her indoors. Liz is blushing. In the dark. Okay. Number 5. It is, in fact, Nicolas Cage. Jodie's dad said, I thought number 3 was Mr. T. Well, guess what? You were wrong. So you would have took out the wrong person. Number 6. Number 6 it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Frankie baby. Happy birthday to you. Marilyn Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. Marilyn Monroe. Number 7. Penelope Cruz. She was glad she got shot of, what did you call him? The big tall guy? What? Oh no! Did I upset you? Sorry! Number 8. Matt Damon, or Damon, depends where you come from. There you go. At least Frank's happy. It is his birthday. It made it special. Thank you very much, Frank. And our friend in Countdown thought it was Winona Ryder. I think you need to go Specsavers. Number 9. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is that little guy, Tom Cruise. Getting rid of Penelope Cruz. Alrighty. Jodie's dad, I'm glad Jodie's dad hasn't got me on a hit list. I thought 7 was Ozzy's wife. No. What do you call Ozzy's wife? Sharon! Sharon! Thanks, Liz. Number 10 is Adrian Brody. Jodie's dad, he knows all about Sharon Osbourne. I think he went to school with Sharon Osbourne. Alrighty, folks. So that is round 2 tonight. Nesberg in Florida said, 9 out of 10, I'll take that. Well then, give yourself 18 points out of 20, because the picture round at the Irish Questionmark quizzes is always worth double points. It gives you that funny, fuzzy feeling that you're actually cleverer than you think. Round 3, potluck answers are as follows. What does Secht mean on a bottle of German wine? The correct answer for 1 point is sparkling. I'd like to thank her indoors once again for letting us down in the beverage front. Here, the throat is raw. I look across at her indoors, and she has a nice chilled drink. And I look into the lounge, and there's a nice coffee, a finished coffee cup. And then she has the audacity to hand me this empty. Come back, Strucho, all is forgiven. Number 2, Telephone by Lady Gaga and Walk on Water by Eminem both feature what artist? It is Beyonce.
What do you want?
Do you want me to answer that question?
No, I'm screwed.
Not on the screen. Easy for you to say. Just anything called bitter lemon or whatever. Yeah. Cheers. Okay. She's gone now. How many sides? Oh, okay. No, she's not. Okay. How many sides does a circle have? The answer is, folks, it has 2 sides, an inside and an outside. So give yourself a point if you guessed that one correct. Number 4. Which Australian state has the highest population? 8.1 million is New South Wales. Liz wants to know, does a square have 8 sides? My question to Liz is, did I ask you how many sides a square had? Question number 5. Jan the Man asked 10 years his senior what singer has 2 children to that lucky Spanish footballer Gerard Piqué. It is Shakira. Number 6. What US city is the main setting for the TV series Breaking Bad and its prequel Better Call Saul? It is, ladies and gentlemen, for 1 point, Albuquerque in New Mexico. So if you got Albuquerque, give yourself a point. Now, folks, if this is your first time at the quiz tonight, it would be great if you could send me some photographs of yourself doing the quiz, and then I can put it up on the Facebook page, or even include you in next week's quiz. Number 7. Replace these initials with words to reveal a well-known phrase. 64,000 DQ. It is $64,000 question. Wonder did our friend in Florida get that one correct? Everyone could do with $64,000. Number 8. From what country did Finland declare independence on the 6th of December 1917? The correct answer was indeed 1917 December, Russia. Real Russians have no proverbs. We have vodka and misery. I love that show, Orange and the Black. Okie dokie. Number 9. What is converted to alcohol during the brewing process? The correct answer is sugar or sugars. I think this little guy had just one too many ounces of sugar in his drinks. Panda ass like. Difficult again, George. Number 10. Happy birthday, Frank. It's a cozy fart is an anagram of what acceptable 12-letter word? It is like a cozy fart, rather full of satisfactory. Satisfactory is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okie dokie. So it is half time. We're going to pop away for a couple of minutes just to have a little break and come back with a couple of online jokes. So if Ardo or F&C is still there, or anybody else, have a little think and come back and give us a little bit of your humor when we return. Folks, we'll be back very, very shortly. Stay in tune. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Okay, so Minion Jesse, thank you very much for doing a quick run through for the answers that Happy Birthday Frank, because he was so excited with me singing to him. Obviously, he totally lost the plot. I can understand that. Every time I sing to her indoors, she loses the plot too. Okay, so her indoors wanted to tell a George joke. This is going to be a new feature for our quizzes every week. Her indoors is going to share a few George jokes just to put our F&C, our Finnish comedian, under a bit of pressure. So, her indoors, your first George joke is... It's all about the delivery, folks. I put it in already. How do you get an elephant up a tree? How do you get an elephant up a tree? Because, electric sheep minion. Oh. Get it out of the trunk, Minion Jesse says. No. Sometime tonight, are you going to like share it with us or what? Here we go. Our George joke, how do you get an elephant up the tree? You plant an acorn and you have the elephant stand on top of it and wait 50 years. Great George joke, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep coming back. Okay. Why do people with foot fetishes never... I missed that. Why do people with foot fetishes never win? Because they like the smell of their feet. Paint his nails red. Love it. Don't be encouraging her, for God's sake, electric sheep minion. All right, folks. Minion Jess says that joke needs to grow on you. Now that's a joke. Okay. Ardo, come back. Ardo, please come back. You're our official F&C. Her indoors is trying to steal your show, buddy, and I won't let her, I tell you. I won't let her. Okay, folks. Second half. Welcome to the second half of our show. I've just put the links into the chat for the virtual tip jar. Thank you very much for any donations so far. It's greatly appreciated, folks. Unfortunately, the venues are open, but they're not doing any live performances yet. So the only work that I have is this weekly quiz and whatever online stuff I can do. I was really glad to have the opportunity to do the Embassy Festival. A lot of work for a couple of hours performance, but I think it was well worth it. Okay. If you would like me to do an online quiz for your company, just contact me directly. Or if you have any suggestions for next week's show. Or in fact, if you just want to send me some photographs of you doing the quiz, or just to introduce yourself, and I can put it into next week's show, and we can all say, "Hey, how are you? This is how you look, and this is you doing the show." Okay. You can follow me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Twitch. Just do a search for Irish Questionmark, pop on, introduce yourself, and that would be lovely. Norma, everyone's trying to beat the F&C, our Finnish comedian. Irish Norma said, why did the chicken go to the seance? To get to the other side. Boom! Nice little bit of Irish humour there. Spiritual. You touched the spiritual side of our humour, Norma. Well done. Svanenberg, maybe a platform like Kahoot. Then people can really participate. Well, I did look at all different platforms, and for the one that worked best was Twitch, to be honest with you, because it's the one that has least freezing issues when people are trying to watch it. Okay, but thank you very much for your suggestions. No wonder they put up fences around cemeteries. People are dying to get in there. Boom! Nesberg in Florida. I recommend Triv now or Google Docs as Kahoot is picky with spelling. Correct. That's why I don't try and do an automatic marking, because this is all for fun, folks. Don't worry. Okay, Manon, thank you very much, by the way, for that suggestion. And I hope your son isn't looking over your shoulder, especially at the end when we play our final theme tune. Maybe you should get him out of the room for that. Okay, number 1, round 4. Following an alleged poisoning, name the Russian opposition leader that was airlifted from Omsk to Germany on Saturday after falling into a coma. Manon, he's gaming now. Trust me. You'll see. Okay, question number 2. Who is the alter ego of Marvel Comics character Steve Rogers? Minyami said that was Saturday 3 months ago. No, that was within the last couple of weeks, actually. And Germany announced today that they think that he was poisoned with Novichok, I do believe. Anyway, question is, number 2, who is the alter ego of Marvel Comics character Steve Rogers? Number 3, which of Shakespeare's plays features the line, "A plague on both your houses"? A plague on both your houses. Question number 4. World War II started and ended in what month? World War II started and ended in what month? Electric Sheep Minion, wasn't Novichok a Wimbledon champion? Number 5. What am I? A thing which is totally your property, but other people use it more than you. What am I? A thing which is totally your property, but other people use it more than you. Number 6. What is the only mammal that can fly, excluding humans? Very clever answer, but wrong. Frank, very clever answer. Wrong. Number 7. Now, Jodie's dad should know this, and so should the Maid of Meriden, Wendy. By the way, folks, did I tell you, Meriden is the absolute centre of England. It's a fact that one day I might just ask you a question about. Number 7, what was the name of the Who's drummer that died in 1978? And if Alfredo was still online, I'm sure he'd get this no problem. Manon said, I was born in 1977. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. She won't know that, will she? No. All right. Woo! Talking about my generation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough banter. What do you get when you cross a sheep and a bee? It's our FNC, ladies and gentlemen, our Finnish comedian. What do you get when you cross a sheep and a bee? Come on, Ardo, what is it? A bah humbug! Boom! Ardo, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Get back to work.
Her endorses jealous, Ardo, of your natural comedy powers, and she said, get back to work. Folks, it's dingbat time. Solve this dingbat to reveal a well-known phrase. Total facepalm. All right, RF&C. I like the way you're thinking, my friend. So, dingbat time, folks. Say what you see. It's got her indoors confused, folks, but it doesn't take much. And number 9. In which country is the airline SAS based? In which country is the airline SAS based? I have to say, folks, it is great to have our F&C, our Finnish comedian, on board tonight. I was a little bit concerned when I sent him the WhatsApp. I thought, oh no, he's at work and he can't join in. But he's obviously just joined in and ignoring everybody that's trying to contact him at work. Her indoors has just sent a message to the FNC with one of our protesting minions. It's lovely to have you on board, Ardo. You are our official FNC. Okay, it's anagram time. Manon, I hope you're up dancing around your room in Cape Town. It's anagram time, folks. Anagram time. I thought this was a tricky one. Write down forthcoming, cubicle, cooperated. Forthcoming, cubicle, cooperated. This is an anagram of what country? I thought I'd be generous tonight, folks. Would you like a clue? There's a clue. It's not going to help you much. That is the flag of this country. Liz said the clue is it has a long name. That would be about right, and it isn't the Republic of Ireland. Boom! Okay, so write down forthcoming, cubicle, cooperated, and that is an anagram of which country? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Frank said he thinks our FNC, our Finnish comedian, works at the 112 dispatch centre. That's right. What he's done is he's sort of just took his headphones off and put his feet up, and he's typing on his mobile phone. So he's entertaining all yous and keeping us happy. That's a great guy. What can I tell you? Alrighty, question number 1. It is said to be the first ever Pilsner lager, first introduced in 1842. From which country does Pilsner Urquell originate? From which country does Pilsner Urquell originate? RF&C, I've known him for 20 years. He is a great guy. And that's great with a capital G, like Tony the Tiger.
I've got one question for him.
You're great! Now, our protesting minions has another question for our FNC. Arto, can you air fry that? That is the question. He's at work. I don't think he brings his air fryer to work, but he'll let us know if he does. I was thinking about Otto when I done this question. What bird can swim but not fly? What bird can swim but not fly?
Were you thinking of Alto when you wrote that?
I was thinking of our F&C when I wrote this question, I can tell you. It's strange. The times that he comes into my mind, you wouldn't believe it. Ardo says, I know this one, Liz. Me too. Alrighty, number 3. What is the most common international crime? What is the most common international crime?
Murdering your husband, I would say. No?
I'll ignore that. Alrighty, question number 4. What is the title of the 2016 spin-off prequel to the Harry Potter movie series? This is a 7-word answer. What is the title of the 2016 spin-off prequel to the Harry Potter movie series? A 7-word answer. Man on and keg down, quick, go in. Ask your son, I'm sure he knows the answer. Son doesn't know. You just asked. Lovely, lovely. Number 5. Number 5 is a question from our FIFA referee, Jan the Man. Alrighty. Jan the Man asks, which British former footballer's autobiography is entitled Walking Tall? So, former British footballer, English international, which British former footballer's autobiography is entitled Walking Tall? Herendors is thinking. She's English, Herendors. We've all got our cross to carry. Question number 6. Question number 6 tonight, folks. A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head got wet. How come? A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head got wet. How come? Manon said, easy. Did you ask your son? Veda Meriden said, his name was Mark. Wendy, you are really testing our friendship. Question number 7. In fact, I'm going to show you how much you're testing us. Look, watch this. Boom. Where in New York would you find the Strawberry Fields Memorial? Where in New York would you find the Strawberry Fields Memorial? Herendors has just come up with an idea saying, why don't I just boot everyone out of the raffle and just pull the draw for her to win? I would bet my house that you're in it. Number 8. In most countries, what colour sign is used to indicate the easiest ski slopes, as in learning or beginners? In most countries, what colour sign is used to indicate the easiest ski slopes? I think Pete's just woke up. Pete, top of the morning to you, Pete. How's it going? Have you just woke up? Alrighty, number 9. You know how much, I know how much you all like the Teletubby questions, and I know how much Ardle or FNC knows about the Teletubbies. So this question is number 9. Which of the Teletubbies was green? And Manon straight away went to her son and kicked down, stopped his game and asked him which one of the Teletubbies is green. And he said, I don't know. I actually think you should get rid of your son because he's useless. Alrighty, he forgot on purpose. Try bribing him with some sweets. Okay. Her indoors has put me under pressure, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Our minion protesters have sent another sign. It's anagram time. Anagram time. Alrighty.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Dewy, sunny, wet, asshole. Dewy, sunny, wet, asshole is an anagram of what major city and the region area that it is a capital of. Dewy, sunny, wet, asshole is an anagram of what major city and the region that it's a capital of. I thought I'd give you a little clue, but I don't really think it's going to help you much unless you watch a certain program in a certain country. Sounds like a song. Do you know lots of songs called Dewy, Sunny, Wet, Asshole? Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about the anagram. Alrighty. So, write down, ladies and gentlemen, Dewy, Sunny, Wet, Asshole. Mix the letters up. And, yeah, you'll get the correct answer. By the way, folks, part of this answer I asked you a question about in the last round. Now, there's a clue. Okay, our last round tonight.
Already?
It is already.
So much fun tonight.
Her indoors is having so much fun tonight. Well, why don't you just sit here and talk for a few hours? Actually, no, don't. Really. Question number 1. Manon, don't ask your son this one. You should know this one in Cakedown. The place is full of them. A boomslang is what type of creature? A boomslang is what type of creature? Bet you there's a few of them in Florida. Question number 2. Her son still doesn't know. In which year was the Berlin Wall built? In which year was the Berlin Wall built? Electric Sheep Minion. Boom slang a lang a ga, diddy boom slang a lang. Thanks for that. Question number 3. 3 points for this one, and this is a great lesson. The lesson is, do not drink Flamin' Sambucas when you don't have a t-shirt on. What 3 colours are on the Russian flag? Starting from the top, folks. 3 points up for grabs. And Nesberg in Florida said his dad was stationed in Germany that year. Alrighty. Then you should know the answer. Question number 4. Now this is one you can go ask your son Manon. What colour is Scooby-Doo's collar? Is it blue, black, or brown? And I had quite a problem finding a picture of Scooby-Doo without his collar. But I did. What colour is Scooby-Doo's collar? Blue, black, or brown? Your next question. Question number 5. Collar. Yes, indeed. Mr. Butt in Dublin, I do believe. Thank you very much for your very kind donation. Question number 5. How can you make the number 1 disappear? How can you make the number 1 disappear? Number 6. What is the common name for solid carbon dioxide? What is the common name for solid carbon dioxide? I'd like to thank Prevo, family Prevo and Pessers for your very kind donation. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Question number 7. You all know Long John Silver. My question is, what was Long John Silver's job on board the Hispaniola in Treasure Island? What was his job? Now before you write down Captain, that is not what I meant. What was he hired as to get on the boat? It's gone very quiet in the chat ever since you told that George joke. I think we're going to scrap that idea here indoors. Alrighty. Manon just wrote down Captain. See, I forgot to tell you, I can also mind read. Question number 8. Who plays Dr. Gregory House in the TV series House? Who plays Dr. Gregory House in the TV series House? First and second name, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to get you the point. Number 9. Happy birthday, Frank. The dancers have arrived that I organised for you. If a person's birthday falls on December the 1st, what is their star sign? If a person's birthday falls on December the 1st, what is their star sign? Maida Meriden, thank you very much indeed for your kind donation to our virtual tip jar. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Maida Meriden reckons that she's going to win tonight. She can feel it in her bones. That is not a good omen, because when Liz the Legend, every week that Liz the Legend said, it's my night this week, I'm going to win, she never won. And the first time that she didn't say it, boom, 2 weeks in a row she won it. I do believe 2 weeks in a row. Oh no, we gave her a mask just because she came and surprised us. That's right. Alrighty. Okay, so our next question is, of course, our last anagram question. Anagram time. Values an ace craze. Values an ace craze is an anagram of what capital city and the country that it is a capital of. Values an ace craze is an anagram of what capital city and the country that it is a capital of.
You can't touch this.
Anagram time. Okay. All going rather well so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Our virtual tip jar is open. I've just put the links back into the chat. Thank you very much for all your donations so far. And don't forget to... Oh, he's this side tonight. Type in George. That's George the elephant, ladies and gentlemen. He's in sort of camouflage tonight. Type in George to enter tonight's draw. Folks, I'd also like to let you know that this weekend was supposed to be the Embassy Festival, and I do MC work at the Embassy Festival each year on the Creative Arena stage. But this year it was all online. So more than 50 videos from music, dance, cooking and workshops from the embassies that are involved in this year's Embassy Festival are now all online at embassyfestival.com. If you have nothing to do Friday or Saturday and you want to tune in, some of the videos are absolutely fantastic. I was checking them out earlier on. Nice one of the Irish dancers in the middle of the Hague. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. The Mugs Gallery. And of course our F&C. Ardo, our Finnish comedian, is in the middle there. Manon. It's nice, but it's all offline, right? It's actually all online. Yes. You're just trying to confuse me, I think. It must be the wine. It's all online because of the COVID situation. That's why I done the quiz online for them as a little event. Our limited edition mask winners so far, Liz the Legend and Jan the Man, our FIFA referee, have been the first couple of people to win the masks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have two types of masks. They are the Irish tricolour or tricolour, as Heron Doors likes to correct me about the Irish flag. Or we have the three-colour embroidered Irish question mark black ones. So, when you win, whoever is going to win, let me know which one you would like. The tricolour one or the black one. Norma, our Irish friend, has typed George in case she isn't already entered. I know what you're thinking, Norma, but you're already in. Alrighty. So, type George in the chat to make sure that you definitely are in. Okay. Yes, our virtual tip jar is open, as I mentioned. Mira Meriden is saying she wants a black one. But unfortunately, you have to win. You have to win one. Electric Sheep Minion is trying furiously to enter more than once, but the computer is a little bit cleverer than you. Alrighty. Yes, indeed. Subscribe to our new YouTube channel. And if you have any ideas, folks, for the next show, contact me directly, irishquestionmark@gmail.com. You can also have a look at irishquestionmark.com, my website. And I'm going to give you the questions and answers to the second half. Okay, question number 1, round 4, as follows. The name of the Russian opposition leader that was airlifted to Germany is Alexei Navalny. Alexei Navalny. Number 2. What am I missing? Her indoors is laughing. No Nelly jokes. How do you know an alpaca's been in your fridge? Alpaca jokes. All right. Y'all, the cheese is gone. Number 2, who is the alter ego of Marvel Comics character Steve Rogers? He is Captain America. Alrighty, which of Shakespeare's plays features the line, "A plague on both your houses"? The correct answer was Romeo and Juliet. Electric Sheep Minion. Everyone was waiting on the frickin' tagline, the punchline. You see, I think you should just leave the jokes to our FNC, our official Finnish comedian. And of course, her indoors has now just thrown me a dirty look because she wants to tell a George joke each show. Okay, you've got a week to work on it. Manon is a lot happier. She's now got a second question right tonight. Just keep coming back, my dear, and it'll all get better. The answer was, of course, Romeo and Juliet. Number 4, World War II started and ended in what month? It is September. The invasion of Poland was on the 1st of September 1939, and the surrender of Japan on the 2nd of September 1945. Her indoors, would you like to sing this song that has the word September in? No.
I can't remember. The very first night. Ever.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Number 5. What am I? I'm not a toilet, and I'm not your house. A thing which is totally your property, and other people use it more than you. The answer is your name. Her indoors isn't happy. She's not good at these cryptic ones. Number 6. Talking about her indoors. What's the only mammal that can fly, excluding humans? It is the bat. Number 7. What was the name of the Who's drummer that died in 1978? His name was Keith Moon. Keith Moon. Number 8, dingbat time. Dingbat time. The answer is arm in arm. Arm in arm. See how it works? Alrighty. Yes. Arm in arm. I'll explain it to her later. Arm in arm. Number 9. In which country is the airline SAS based? It is based in Hong Kong. Liz sees it because Liz is clever and she's a legend. No, I thought you meant that you see. No, don't tell me Liz sees the doorbell. No, no, no. And number 10. Forthcoming cubicle cooperated is an anagram of what country? The Democratic Republic of the Congo. Electric Sheep Minion, we were only 10,000 miles away. And I'm glad to read that Liz is safely at home. Manon just said, God, is there a country that's called the Democratic Republic of Congo? Yes, indeed. And you're lucky I didn't ask this question in the quiz. The first quiz. Okay, folks. Round 5. Here are your questions and answers. To round 5. First introduced in 1842. What country does Pilsner Urquell originate? The answer is Czech Republic. Cherub Cheek says SAS is Scandinavian Airlines. Guess what? You are correct. I have made a slight error by saying Hong Kong. I was in fact meaning Finland, Sweden or Denmark. You can see how I could make that mistake. So give yourself a point if you guessed Scandinavian Airlines are not based in Hong Kong. Number 2. What bird can swim but not fly? Magnificent 2 is letting us know that the headquarters of SAS is in Stockholm because they looked it up on the internet. Well done. Question number 2. What bird can swim but not fly? It is our FNC's favourite bird, the penguin. There you go, Ardo. Now you know that I was thinking about you when I put this quiz together. Number 3. What is the most common international crime? The answer is smuggling. The Magnificent 2 said, we didn't look it up, we fly it all the time. Make sure you send us a photograph the next time you're getting on one of the SAS planes, then we'll all believe you. Alrighty. Number 4. Starting to lose my voice, ladies and gentlemen. Her indoors is starting to feel a little bit happy because I'm starting to lose my voice. What is the title of the 2016 spin-off prequel to the Harry Potter movie series? 7-word answer. It is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I thought it was international piracy. That reminds me of a friend of mine called Malcolm. Okay, question number 5. Which British former footballer's autobiography is entitled Walking Tall? I also gave you the clue that he was an ex-England international. It is Mr. Peter Crouch. Number 6. A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection. Not a single hair on his head got wet. How come? The answer is he is bald. And if you have a look at the little video, this is what happens to me when I go out in the rain. Number 7. Where in New York would you find the Strawberry Fields Memorial? It is in fact in Central Park, just opposite the Dakota Building. Yeah, she cries every time I take her statement out. I am not going to answer that question. That just shows you how well you were focused when I asked you to do something. Question number 8. Okay. In most countries, what colour sign is used to indicate the easiest ski slopes? And here you see, ladies and gentlemen, a little GoPro video that her and Doris threw together the last time she went skiing. The answer is green. Number 9. Which of the Teletubbies was green? Manon, you know you got this one right. It was Dipsy. Uh-oh. I bet you Ardo got this one right. No, it wasn't Tipsy. It was Dipsy. But I like the way you're thinking. Oh shit, Lala. You're Lala. And number 10. Liz the Legend dancing us out. The anagram, Jury Sunny Wet Asshole, is an anagram of what major city and the region it is a capital of? Well, folks, I did ask you a question about New South Wales earlier. The answer to this anagram was Sydney, New South Wales. Okie dokie. Round 6, general knowledge, our last round tonight, folks. And here is your first question. A boomslang is what type of creature? It is, in fact, a snake. Question number 2. In which year was the Berlin Wall built? It was built in 1961. Number 3. 3 points up for grabs. Jodie's dad should get this right. Them special agents, they know all the flags. Starting from the top, what 3 colours are on the Russian flag? White, blue, and red. You have to get it in that order to get the points. White, blue, and red. Number 4. What colour is Scooby-Doo's collar? Blue, black, or brown were your choices. The correct answer is blue. Jodie's dad's colourblind. What kind of secret agent's colourblind? Holy Jesus. How the hell's he going to fly a plane? Number 5. How do you make the letter 1 disappear? The answer is quite simply, you add a letter G in front of 1 and it's gone. Cut the grey wire, Frank says. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, Frank. Number 6. What is the common name for solid carbon dioxide? The correct answer was dry ice. Dry ice. Number 7. What was Long John's silver job on board the Hispaniola in Treasure Island? He was a cook or a chef. Give yourself a point for that one. Number 8. Who played or plays Dr. Gregory House in the TV series House? It is Hugh Laurie. Number 9. If a person's birthday falls on December the 1st, what is their star sign? The answer is, like Doctor Who, a Sagittarius. And number 10, we welcome Frank's better half doing a little bit of a dance to the anagram song, Values and Ace Craze. The correct answer is Caracas, Venezuela. Alrighty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for any donations that you sent already. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Now it is time to do a bit of a draw, I think. Oh, Alfredo's birthplace. Isn't that nice? Let me see, minion. Well done, Frank. Okay, folks, I think it is time to do the draw. So, if you have not already typed George into the chat, you won't be winning one of these and you won't be winning one of them. So, giving you the last chance just before I tell you do the draw. Don't forget the Embassy Festival is on and the 50 videos have been released on the Embassy website. Drop in and have a little look. Oh, DSF in San Francisco just made it in time. Well done. Minion Jesse for the 10th time is typing in George just to be sure. Meet our limited edition mask winners, ladies and gentlemen. These are the first 2 lucky people. Ignore her indoors trying to get an extra entrance. I'm scared now to try it again. What? Drum roll, she says. No, not yet. Kevin Clerks, he's typing George. Minion Jess is typing George. They're all typing George. Last chance, folks. Just before I hit the button to tell me who's going to win the face mask, I just want to let you know, folks, we'll be doing this every week. Even when the live shows continue, I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to do this for a year. We've already done 6 months, folks. 6 months of you joining me every Friday night from my home to your home. I've had a lot of fun with her indoors. We've laughed a lot. We've laughed a lot together. I mean, we laugh a lot together anyway, but we really laughed a lot together on the Friday nights. I just wanted to say thank you very much for her support in this whole venture, and I love the ground that she walks on. But that's enough. That's her annual compliment, by the way. Okay. Yes. Let's close the entries. Ladies and gentlemen, the entries are now closed. Her indoors, sound effects, drum roll. Well done. Her indoors has got bruised fingers. Holy smoke, ladies and gentlemen. The winner tonight, if he is still online and not in the 112 headquarters, is our F&C. Ardo, the Finnish comedian. Are you still online? Oh, is Ardo still online, ladies and gentlemen?
Come on, Ardo.
Oh. Is Ardo still online?
Oh, decisions. What are we going to do?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Rules are rules. Rules are rules.
Arto, wherefore art thou? I am currently, ladies and gentlemen, behind your back, WhatsApping Ardo and telling him to get into the chat. So when he comes on and he thinks that none of you know, you can let him know that we're all in on it. You won the draw.
Wait.
Get online. Folks, I'm going to do a second winner. I'm going to send Ardo a mask because of all his humor and how much he makes me laugh. But let's see if Ardo comes online to claim his mask. I will do another one, yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we've just made the draw and we are currently at the moment waiting on Ardo to answer. Is Ardo online, folks? Boom! There's your second winner, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is Kevin Clerks. You are the winner, our third winner, actually our fourth winner of the Irish Questionmark face masks. So we have 2 winners tonight. We have Ardo, our Finnish comedian, and we also have Kevin Clerk. So, Kevin, send me an email at irishquestionmark@gmail.com with your home address, and we shall get you one of the masks straight away. He is indeed, yeah, so lucky tonight because he won the box. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what can I tell you? It has been my absolute pleasure once again. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. And in true fashion, like we have done for the last 23 weeks, we'd like to finish off with our end of show theme tune. And at this time, if you have any children in the room, you really have to get rid of them. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to do what the minion demonstrators say, and you have to stay the frank at home. I also want to say hi to Christopher, my cousin in Ireland. I hope you enjoyed the show. Take care of yourselves, folks. My name's Irish Questionmark, and I say stay the frank at home.
world's caught a virus. You're not in this alone, but you can help to cure it. Just stay the fuck at home.
We're all stuck here in quarantine. It's like the Twilight Zone. To save the world, you only have to stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Don't you be a fucking dick.
Stay the fuck at home.
If you're locked down with your hubby or going in alone, sisters need to teach their men, stay the fuck at home.
Whether you've got 12 kids or you're living on your own, shut it down and isolate. Stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Watch Netflix in your underwear.
Just stay the fuck at home.
But I need the gym and I need the beach. We hear you bitch and moan. You need to grow a brain cell and stay the fuck at home.
But I feel fine, I don't feel sick. I'll go out on my own. I think of you selfish prick. Just stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Sit on the couch and do fuck all.
Just stay the fuck at home.
If you think you're not at risk, you're living in a dome. Spreads faster than a hooker's leg, so stay the fuck at home.
To the doctors and the truckies, those who put food on our plate, you keep the whole place running so we can isolate.
Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
You can be a hero too.
Stay the fuck at home.
The only way to slow it down is isolate, not roam. Help the world get back on track and stay the fuck at home.
Sit on the couch and drink VV, get shit-faced on your own. We don't care what you're doing there, just stay the fuck at home.
If you need to contact family, use Facebook, Skype or phone. Yeah, we've got the fucking internet, so stay the fuck at home.
From LA through to Berlin, from Wuhan through to Rome, there's people dying every day. Please stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Don't you be a fucking dick.
Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
Don't you be a fucking dick.
Stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fuck at home.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a wonderful week and spread the word about our online quizzes every Friday night. It's really easy. Just get on twitch.tv/Irish Questionmark and you can join us into the chat room and, of course, into the draw to win the masks. Well done, Kevin. If you're still online, send me an email and I'm going to contact Ardo and tell him that he's missed out on the mask and then I'll send him one in the post. All right, folks, have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.